You're listening live to Little Lake Kent. You're listening live to KDK and Little Lake Friends. You're listening live. You're listening live to KDK Friends. You're exclusively listening to KDK.com.
Get drunk with KDK every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on PCU, Prank Call Underground Internet Radio.
I don't even know who he is.
Hey there, this is Steve St. Peter, otherwise known as The Gimp, and you're listening to KDK's Prank Call... Okay, let me try that again. Oh, shit. Hi, this is The Gimp, and you're listening to KDK's Lunatic Fringe exclusively here on the Prank Call Underground Radio Network.
What you want to ask me, darling?
PCU, Prank Call Underground Radio.
This is Bobby Trendy, and KDK Prank Calls is absolutely luxurious.
If it doesn't...
Two gay men took off their clothes, climbed a tree, and engaged in lewd sex acts for 4 hours in the tree before hundreds of onlookers.
We are controlling transmission.
Vulva is what girls have down below.
Your breasts grow firm and blossom under their canopy of fragrant silken skin. Feel your breasts swell. Feel them grow firm as they blossom to their natural limit. Feel the sensation.
You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
KDK's Lunatic Fringe.
All systems go! Prepare for countdown! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off to adventure in the amazing year 400 billion!
I can't breathe. Stop.
I have some new prank calls that I can play. I have a new one from Hectic. I have a couple ones that I didn't get to play last week, and I got some soundboard calls. I got a bunch of soundboard calls that I haven't even heard yet. I have no idea if they're any good, but we're going to be listening to them throughout the program tonight. Let me see if people are saying anything yet. I'm in the chat room. There's 23 people in there. Why don't you guys join us? Sean Ward is giving me his program. Hang out, Sean, because I got Sean's comic books in the mail the other day. I finally got Sean's comic books. And we'll talk about that when I call Sean later on. So hang out. Okay, DJ Freak has a new nickname, he's telling me. I have some new listeners. Give a shout out to Brendan and Corey. So hello, welcome, Brendan and Corey. We're just still winding up here. Maybe you can tell from the way I'm talking, but we got weed today. So I'll be smoking weed on the program tonight, as well as my normal couple beers. And it's a funny story how he got the weed, because my ex-boyfriend was calling. He called me at work, and he called me because he's trying to claim, see, he was over here to shampoo the carpets. He works for Electrolux, and one of the things that he does on the side is he'll just clean people's carpets. If they don't want to buy the $1,000 vacuum, at least he can hose them for a couple money to come over and shampoo their carpets. So he came over here, and he shampooed our carpets. And then he called me at work claiming that a lady called him on his voicemail and left like a nasty message saying, "Thank you for making my house smell like dog piss." And I didn't believe him at first. But while he was over here, he was calling because he was trying to get me to give him money, claiming damages to his shampooer. And it was more a joke than anything else. He was just like goofing around. He didn't really want money. Well, he probably wanted to borrow money, but he said he was going to go buy weed. And he says, well, I can get you some while I go buy it. And I was like, he's addicted to porn, and I know this. And I have like a ton of porn that I don't watch, and I've been trying to get rid of. I was, one of these nights, I even tried to give it away on the air until I realized it was all like little kids trying to play the game, so I couldn't send anybody porn with any kind of confidence about who was really getting it. So I traded him like what was it, 26 porn tapes and $20 for $60 of weed. And it's good weed too, as you could probably tell. You want to try now? Yeah. Now you want to smoke? It's still packed because what? It's all yours. He left a bud here too. I don't know why. He just left a bud. You can put that in there when you're done. Yeah, isn't that the most bogus thing? I went and I bought a pack of screens because I know I'm going to be getting weed. I'm like, okay, I'll need new screens to smoke it with. And so I buy a pack of screens, and there's 4 screens inside. And one is like the size of a quarter, much too big to ever use. One is like 2 of them are so teeny you would never be able to use them. There was only one that was like the right size for a pipe. Yeah, barely. It'd probably go down into the hole. These teeny tiny little screens. Yeah, that is huge. Yeah, you'd have to get like a... Yeah, what the hell size bowl do you have that you need a screen the size of a quarter? A hookah. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people who smoke hookahs who go into the Gandhi Mart. A 4-person hookah. Well, we're still getting warmed up here, so let me go take a piss, get ready for the program, and I'm going to be back. I want you to listen to this. This is well, we started listening to it for a moment before I had to restart the computer. This is the band, the Candy Skins, and the song is called Feed It. Oh, and I should probably say, if you want to listen in stereo, tune over to Wild Bunch. If you want to listen in mono, or it doesn't matter to you, stay right here on PCU. Either way, we're cool like that. And we're back. And Eggroll says, hello, are you accepting numbers now? Is it on now? Hello, can you prank some guy named Danny? And he gives me a phone number. Maybe. Now, if Danny is somebody that we called last week, I don't remember how the call went. I haven't listened to last week's program yet. By Wrestler 1489 says, KDK is awesome. And it's B-Y, not by, but maybe he's just trying to be clever. Neo is sending the phone numbers, confirmed working phone numbers for Mini Vamper, Vin Vamper, Kitch Witch, Glass Bats, Chastity Skeleton, Bernadette Grave, Cleophas Grave, Davida Grave, Demetrius Grave, Florentino Grave, Giuseppe Grave, Hortensia Grave. Apparently Neo wants me to stick with the Halloween theme. Yay, it's almost Halloween. And DJ Freak, who is formerly MSFT Freak, he says, say fabulous! And he's giving me the phone number for Melton, Hope, Lou Wang, and get this, he lives on Cockerham Lane. Cockerham. Mobile says, yo, there is this kid who owes me $15 for liquor from last night, and he is dodging me. I just found out he is dodging everyone on campus, and that he owes money to. Can you prank him? His number is... Neo wants to hear the Halloween song. I'll have to play that later on, Neo. I was going to play it in the beginning, but everything all went to hell. So he wants me to prank this deadbeat who owes everybody on campus money for beer. So I have a couple of ideas, too. If people can do me a favor and go to People Pages and see if you can find any numbers for the following people. Oh, we have a number coming in. Honey, can you hand me the phone? Where is the phone? I think they're both in the bedroom. Well, whoever's on the phone, we're still looking for the phone. You just grab me the red phone then, I guess? And put the white one on the cradle. I might need that later. We're so well organized. See, the reason I'm not ready for the program tonight is I was playing Onimusha 3, great game for the PS2, while Keith was playing SimCity on the computer. Hello, KDK's Lunatic Fringe, you're on the air.
Hey,
Hey, who's this? Sean?
Entros, yo.
Who? Entros.
Entros.
Oh, okay. Are you in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because I'm looking at the phone and I was like, who's calling from Canada? It's Venus to phone in a death threat.
Yeah, that's right. That's who I am.
That was a 5%.
What do you want?
Huh?
I'm busy talking to people. I don't know. I'm going to make a telephone call. I don't know. He hasn't decided yet.
You want to prank this guy who owes everybody on campus money that was loaned to him for liquor?
Oh, or we can call that Glass Bat, dude.
Glass. You want? Okay, we'll start out with Glass Bat. Let me find my phone card here. There it is. I'll be right back. Starting right off the bat here.
From what state?
I don't know. It's not important.
Hello. Hey, may I please speak to Glass Bat?
Beg pardon?
May I please speak to Mr. Bat?
Batiste?
Yeah, this you?
Yes.
Yeah, how you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing all right. What about yourself?
Oh, not too bad. We're wondering, my son just down the road from you, he's wondering if you can cut your front grass,
Beg pardon?
My son wants to cut your grass.
I can't hear you too good, man. I don't know if it's my phone or yours.
Are you hard of hearing?
Yeah, I do have a hearing impairment.
Oh, so, I would recommend the Whisper 2000, sir.
What are you calling pertaining to?
I'm calling because you stole my bat. You stole my son's bat, and he wants it back.
You want some work done?
Say what?
No,
I don't understand you. You have too much of a Yankee accent.
Yeah, well, I can't understand you. I can't hear you clearly.
Are you a hick? Sound like a hick. Now I want my glass back now.
If I give you another number, can you call me on that one?
Sure, why not?
Phone. Hello.
Yeah, what's number?
It's area code 323.
Why is that number so important? Why is that number so important?
It's area code 323.
No, I don't. I just want my son's glass bat now. Can you give my son's glass bat back? Like, what are you doing with that?
I can't understand you. Maybe my phone is not a...
Oh, fuck you. You're annoying. Christ.
I need a sound effect to play when the call goes really badly.
Yeah, I know.
Your phone is crap, too. You just sounded like Megatron there for a second.
Oh, did I? Oh, well, that's what you get for, far edge.
No, say something a Decepticon would say.
Who the fuck's he?
Say, I'll get you Optimus.
I'll get you Optimus.
It didn't work that time.
Sucker.
Okay, I'm going to give you another try. We're going to call the kid who owes everybody on campus money because he's a drunk who borrows from everyone. Okay? I'll be right back.
I'm going to be a drug dealer. He owes me my money back.
No, we don't know if he's doing drugs. He's dodging
people. Okay.
Whatever. I'll be right back. I can tell this isn't going to go well.
Minute.
Okay. Minivan.
Hello? Hi, is this Mini Vamper? Hello? Hello? Hi. Is this Mini Vamper?
I think you have the wrong number. Who you calling for?
Pardon me?
Who you calling for? You have the wrong number.
No, I want to speak to Minnie. It's Minnie?
Who is this?
This is Ted. I have a bit of a problem, and my boyfriend Mike, he said that he walked down the road, and pardon me?
What are you calling for this time of night?
Me and you really need to have a talk. Now listen, how come my boyfriend Mike said that you were trying to throw stones at him?
Your phone is so bad you can't even hear that she hung up.
What the fuck, man?
Dude, I gotta let you go. There's something fucked up. Were you playing music in the background?
No, that wasn't me. That was her.
That was her?
Yeah.
Or interference on your line or some shit. I don't know. That was funny.
Oh, fuck shit up.
Well, I'm gonna let you go. You're
All right,
bad luck.
Peace out, Entros.
Good night. That was Entros from the chat room. He's also one of the hosted prank callers on the hosted prank calls page at kdkprankcalls.com. Let's see who this is. I didn't even hang up like 10 seconds ago. Hello? Hey.
John.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good. Do you know if Richie's going to be doing a show tonight?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tonight, I got to turn my wave balance down in a second, I think. Let me look. Hello? Yeah, I'm a little loud. Yeah, after the program tonight, we are going to have, it's a world exclusive. The program, Ghetto Style, is no more. Ghetto Style is dead. Rebel has decided to retire because prank calling is evil, because it gives him a high, much like a drug, which to the Muslim religion would be evil. So he has retired to dedicate his life exclusively to Counter-Strike, because simulated murder is apparently okay in their book. So, with Rebel gone, Atlantic Dimensions have agreed to step in and co-host the program with Ted. Monkey, Richie, and Aaron from Atlantic Dimensions, I believe, are confirmed to be hosting the new program tonight, entitled 404, Page Not Found.
Cool.
I didn't have time to do all the graphics and shit for it yet, but I will. We're gonna retire Ghetto Style, and then we'll have some fun. I'm looking forward to it.
I didn't know what was going on. He's on a way in Messenger, so
I believe him and Ted talked. Ted said he was planning on doing the program either way, so hopefully they're going to want to be involved.
Cool.
Okay, so would you like to make a prank call? Or are we just calling the same?
I'll just call him. Maybe I'll call him later with a phone card.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're dialing directly.
Yeah.
You're going to get yourself in trouble.
I don't care.
Okay, peace out.
That's it.
Bye-bye. Okay, that was Josh calling in. He was just saying hi because he's calling from his parents' phone, and I kept him on for like 5 minutes. So how much would a 5-minute call from... Well, it would only be like $1 or $2, I guess. People are always really cheap about their phones. Like, they act like their head is going to explode if they pay like 10 cents a minute. You lost a burger in the garbage?
Yeah, I did.
That's okay.
But it's all in the cereal box, so it'll probably be alright.
It's yours. Try to give me the hamburger that fell in the garbage. No, it's okay. Why don't you just make another one? Suppose somebody like brushed hair from the cat and like put it in there. You want me to do it? What? I'll play a really long bit and then I'll go cook. I'll play a really long prank call. We need a bigger frying pan because we can only do like 2 burgers at a time. If we had like a nice big frying pan, yeah, one of those skillets you just lay over both burners, and we can cook a whole family meal. We can stink up the whole damn building with our greasy burgers at midnight. No, it's only 10. It's early. It's going to be a long night. Yeah, midnight wouldn't be too late for us. Anyway, I'm going to play this prank call from Sean Ward, and then I'm going to give him a call, because I need to take a break. But I'll be right back. Hey, Otto Destin says, KDK, give the burger away as a prize. The burger that fell in the cat ear in the cereal box in the garbage. And the thing. Listen to this. I'll be right back. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Thank you for calling 7-Eleven.
Yeah, what's happening? How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine, good. Listen, I've got a bit of a situation here. I was in there a couple of hours ago. I've got my brother on the line with me. Say hello, please, just so she knows you're there.
I'm here.
Hello?
Hello.
That's my brother right now, and I'm telling you what, this is why we're calling. We were in a few hours ago, and our sons, they're cousins, right? Because we're brothers. So these cousins were fighting over this box of cereal, so we buy them this box of cereal. We get it home, we wouldn't let them touch that box of cereal until after dinner, of course, because we're good parents, right? You know we're good parents, right?
Yeah.
Ma'am? You know we're good parents, right? Right. So we're good parents, so we get these kids the cereal. And after dinner, they start fighting over the toy. We're like, playing cards and watching funny movies and stuff. So the kids are off in the kitchen, and they end up fighting over this toy. And we're good parents, so we're paying attention. We just didn't know they were fighting over the toy. You understand, ma'am?
Uh-huh.
Mammy, they're good. Now, the kids got, the kids do, right? The kids got rough housing. And one got hurt and, needed stitches and this sort of thing. Now, here's the situation. My brother, this is funny, really, but my brother and I, we were fighting over the, you there, ma'am?
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh, good. Me and my brother, we were fighting over, who's going to pay for the stitches, but we thought that we'd call you up because you're the ones that sold us the cereal, so we think maybe the store should be responsible, and our feeling is that the store
That's right.
paid for the stitches.
That's right. He got hurt as a result of a product that you guys sold.
Yeah, the children were, hurt. Ma'am?
The parents are hurt or the kids?
No. Our kids. They fought over the toy in the cereal, and one got hurt.
Okay,
now
your
we think
kids
the store is
fought over the
responsible.
toy that came in the cereal that you bought from the store.
Right, the kids were fighting over it.
My son Maurice beat up his son Brian.
You bought the cereal from our store, and your kids were fighting over the toy.
Well, because we were fighting over who's going to pay for the stitches.
They had stitches, and you want us to pay for the stitches?
Well, I'm not going to pay, and Don's not going to pay. We already fought about this.
It's not our fault.
Okay, well,
That's right, not our fault. Hello? Hello? Oh, I can't believe she do this to us. Put us on hold like this.
Hold on, let me tell the man.
Yeah, I'm holding. I'm holding.
A man came in the store and bought a box of cereal. He took the box of cereal home, which it only had one toy in it. The two kids started fighting over the one toy that was in the box of cereal, and one got hurt and had to get stitches, and he wanted the store to pay for the stitches. Right here.
Hello? Hello. Who am I speaking to now?
This is John, yeah?
John? Are you the manager?
No, the manager is not here.
Oh, well, who are you then?
I'm still the guy working here.
Are you like the assistant manager?
For now, yeah.
For now, but not for later. Right, giving you a taste, some for now, some for later. I get it. I know that song well.
No, he's bullshitting. He's just like a cashier.
Oh! I see where we're going with this. Now you're trying to...
They're passing the buck.
Listen, Mr. Cashier Man. Ron, will you tell him, please? Maybe I'm just not explaining it to him. Maybe he doesn't get me as a person.
Well, I heard the lady explain it. It says in the box that there are two inside. They're fighting over the goddamn thing because there's only one toy inside, when it says there's supposed to be two. So the fight started because you guys sold us a defective product.
That's right.
That's what it comes down to.
It comes down to defective product. Sir?
Yeah, I got you. So...
Right. Can you believe that my brother would try to insinuate that it's my fault and that I should have to pay because I'm the one that actually took the money out to pay for the cereal?
Anyway, you know what I'm going to say?
What are you going to sell? What are you going to do for us? This is what we want to know.
What I'm going to tell you is...
I know what would make it better.
Please wait tomorrow when the owner...
I'll tell you what. How about we come
my
down
brother's
there?
trying to speak to you, sir.
How about we come down there and we get another box of cereal so there's two toys?
Yes, that's a good idea.
That'll shut them
up.
up.
That's what I'm saying. If the owner is here, then you...
No, right now. We're going to come right now. You were going to come right now and you're going to give us a box of cereal.
Tell you what, you can have the cereal. We just want the toy. We'll just open the bag and take the toy and you can keep the cereal.
No, we can't do that.
Yeah, we can do that. We're going to do that because I don't understand how you could not see our position here.
Listen.
We have to bring the toy.
Right, we are not responsible for that. It's the company that did it. We just got the product. They just bring it for us.
Sir.
That's why the company, they have their number on the box. Call the company and talk to them.
Sir, do you think it would be the best idea for me to have to go to my lawyer on Monday? Do you think that's the best idea for both of us?
Maybe somebody at the store opened up the box and took out the second toy.
No, listen, it's like we did it. Now, we just ordering some stuff. We just do retail. The manufacturer has a problem because they seal it up. We don't seal it. We just got it from the store.
So we got it from the store. We're going to bring it back to the store to get a new one. Except we're not going to bring it back.
Whatever going to be, if the owner is here, the owner will be here throughout the day. Tomorrow you can come and see him. he will do that for you. I hope you understand. But I can't say nothing beyond.
Ron, do you understand what's going on with this guy?
Yeah, he's trying to
Is
pass
he
the buck.
speaking a different language? I mean, are we miscommunicating? Is it me?
Yeah.
It is me.
No, it's him.
It's him. Yeah, it's you, sir. It's you, sir.
both
you, sir. You, sir. You, sir. It's you guys.
Listen, if I come in and I get some coffee and I spill it on my lap and burn myself, that's your fault too, right? May not seem like it ought to be, but it is, according to the law.
I don't know about that.
Well, this is look, what's the problem? We'll come in and we'll get the cereal for the evening, and the case is closed. We don't have to worry about it anymore. We're sending the kids in. We're sending the kids in.
The toy is outside of the bag. See,
I can't guarantee that.
See, the toy is sealed between the bag and the box, so we don't even have to open up the cereal.
Listen, if the owner says so, alright, but I can't give you nothing beyond.
We can open the box from the bottom and take out the toy, and you tape it up, and nobody will see it until after they buy it.
No, I can't do that, man.
And then they have no toys, and their kids will fight.
No, I can't do that, no.
I don't understand why you're saying you can, because we're going to. We're just going to come in and get the cereal.
Another thing, I came in and I bought a scratch off and I lost, and that's bullshit. I bought like 10 and I lost on every one.
No, I can't accept that. If the owner is here, alright.
And let's not forget when I was getting the slushie, and it said cherry and I got Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Everything's
We've got a litany of
in that
complaints
place.
against the store, sir.
We're going to organize a neighborhood watch and pick at that place.
You can take the owner to anywhere the owner will go.
Can you say class action lawsuit?
No problem. Whatever I want to do over it, but I can't say nothing about it.
Well, who can do something for us tonight? This is what we're demanding. Who's higher up than you?
The owner is
Go
not
ahead
here,
office if you have to.
so.
Put us through. We'll wait.
Well, here's another option, because I'm sitting here and I'm trying to come up with other options so that we don't have to pay for this. How about we come down there, and the kid trips and he hits his head on the sidewalk, and that's how he gets the stitches, and that's how he ends up paying, how you end up paying.
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with you, sir. That's good. This is what happened.
We might have to take out the stitches and then bring him back to the hospital and let him sew them up.
Yeah,
again,
I
just to
understand
make
your listen. Not that I don't understand. I understand what you're talking about, but the problem is, I'm just working here as a worker,
Yeah. See, you're trying to pass yourself off as an assistant manager, but we knew you weren't.
So why can't he just put us through to the boss? Who's the boss right now?
Give us his phone number.
Yeah?
Give me the boss's cell phone number.
The store number?
The boss's number.
The leader. We need the leader's phone number.
We won't tell him that you gave us the number.
So we wouldn't do you like that, friends.
Then if you want, just look at the receipt and see there's a number there.
Yes,
the address of the place. That you can take any action against the place. Then you can go and defend yourself.
It was Cookie Crisp.
Cookie, yep. With the toy. Free toy inside.
What toy?
2 free toys. That's why the kids fought. No, they didn't fight. They fell over on the sidewalk.
You know, they would have fought anyway because it was supposed to be a boy and a girl toy, so they would have fought over who got the boy toy.
Exactly. So it really doesn't matter. All that matters is that he needs stitches. It's the store's fault, sir. But who's your boss who we can speak to tonight, right now, please?
Okay, hold on. I'll get him.
No, she's going to hand us to a customer or some shit.
I doubt it.
And we're back. And I found a save point in my game. So I saved Onimusha 3, and I can free up the PS2 so that Keith can play a game if he wants. And I had my dinner before me, which I'm eating right now. And would it be rude of me to eat on the air? Well, I said I was going to call Sean, so I kind of think I ought to.
Hello?
Hey.
Who done called me?
I'm sorry, I'm looking for Fantessa.
You looking for my boy?
No, it's a girl.
You looking for my little baby girl.
Okay, well, is Sean there? He'll do.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
Your phone's breaking up, boy.
That is amazing. That's what's the name of that character?
It's Aunt Mabel, the porch sitter.
Give yourself a pat on the back.
I got a million of them. What?
That was pretty convincing, and it's hard to do a woman.
Oh, I got them out the ass.
Hey, I got your comic books this week.
Oh, good.
Great stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you for the stickers and everything.
Definitely. Yeah, you can stick those anyplace.
Definitely.
Any place to which they will adhere.
You want to hear my favorite parts?
Okay.
My favorite parts were the part where you're on the street and you're selling the books.
Right.
And you're talking to the bum. That was hysterical.
That should actually happen.
What does he say? They made me crazy. They rotted my teeth out, so I'm always blinded by pain. And
yeah, that conversation with that guy seriously really happened. It was that conversation with the guy that actually happened that got me thinking about the whole rest of what happened in the book. Because me having that conversation with that guy made me think, well, who am I or who's anybody to argue with him and say he's wrong? How do we know he's not telling the absolute truth?
Mm-hmm.
So I went with the logic, well, what if he is?
Now,
who is he? Why is he telling me this? Why is it all happening like that?
It's in book number 3, right?
That's right.
So I'm looking at it right now. And you didn't autograph them for me, by the way, you bastard.
I didn't photograph him?
No, autograph them.
Oh, I didn't autograph. Oh, you didn't ask me to autograph.
Yeah, dude, I said right on the air, you bastard.
Yo, well, send me audio tape, prove it. Otherwise, I'm going to sue you.
I can send you an MP3.
Huh?
I was part of a top-secret program dealing with the introduction of a vampire parasite into the population. Most of the people you see walking around are really vampires. I've got the parasite living inside me right now. So this guy was really telling you he's got a vampire parasite?
Oh, when I used to, like last summer, I was on the street selling comic books like a lot, right? Not so much this summer, but last summer all the time. And that dude was sitting under the same tree every single day from the time I got there to the time I left. Even if I wasn't downtown selling comic books, I'd just go downtown, and he's there. And he, like, would move in. He set up, like, a whole, almost like apartment around the tree. So he had all kinds of pillows and all blankets, so he's nice and comfy, a huge stack of magazines, and he's always got 3 or 4 dinners on the go on top of these boxes that he's using for tables. Like, he took up, like, this huge section of sidewalk.
Yeah.
And this is like the main drag of Toronto. Like, you got Yonge Street and you got Queen Street. They're like the 2 busiest streets, and he's right here on Queen Street. So this was going on for like a month before he actually like came over one time and said, "Hey, what are you doing there? What do you got there?" And then it's the whole conversation that's in the book.
Was he back for business? Would he scare people away?
I don't know. I just got flavor with people anyway, so he ain't gonna affect me. But he ain't there this year, and I was thinking he probably died. Either the aliens got him.
Yeah.
Maybe the aliens got him and he's got him on the ship.
He's a vampire.
Yeah. Well, he had the alien vampire embryo inside him. Maybe it hatched early. Because he told me he had 7 years to live before it hatched.
So here was my theory.
Okay.
Maybe you could be Mabel and call up somebody and tell them about the vampire parasites.
Okay, you know what? There's got to be more to it than that. Because you just start calling somebody and saying that to them, they're going to just going to think it's someone crazy. But there's actually some reason why I'm telling them this.
Well, you could talk to them normal, and then gradually get stranger and stranger. Just like say odd things and keep them going, and then try to work it around to that.
Okay, I think I know how I could tie it in. So yeah, we could call it. And I also want to call that person who you've been talking about, who like owes money for liquor. I want to call that guy.
I tried that number. It didn't work right.
Oh, that sucks.
SW Rebel TK422. I don't like people who got numbers in their names. KDK equals God minus like minus pump or pimp. I think you're saying I'm a godlike pimp.
Is the guy that gave you the number for the person who's welching out on the money, is that Moville?
Yeah.
Because Moville's sending me instant messages galore the last little while. The last one I got, he said, "Yo, I saw that kid that's dodged me and is refusing to give me the money. He is a deadbeat. I get him. I need a good laugh."
Yeah.
Put the number in. That sucks.
So you want to try him first? Because I already tried and I can't remember what just happened, but it didn't work for some reason. Remember?
Well, if it didn't work, I don't know. You try if you want. You want to try it?
Maybe later.
Okay, we'll try later. But yeah, let's call somebody and we'll stick Aunt Mabel on him.
This might be appropriate. The name is Tejuan Bats. Guess what I forgot, Sean?
What?
Guess what I forgot?
What?
I can't. I only have the 1 card tonight.
That sucks.
I'm calling you on the 1 card, so I'm sitting here like trying to use it to call somebody else like an idiot. It's not going to work. No, let's do the Three Brothers Diner again. What was that guy's name?
Fuck, I don't know.
No, we ate at the Three Brothers Diner last night.
Oh, okay.
So we got this guy's name. What was it? Jose? You sure? Great big fat bald guy named Jose. So
okay.
You could accuse him. I was thinking, like, he's bringing you your burger, and he swiped a piece of bacon off of your cheeseburger while he was walking. Okay, so I'm going to click over.
And it's Jose?
Jose is the guy who was there last night. You can say you were there like 11 o'clock last night.
Okay.
Holiday Diner.
Holiday Diner.
Hello? Is this the Holiday Diner?
Correct.
My name is Mabel. I was in your place last night.
What's your name?
My name is Mabel. I'm an old woman, an old black woman. I was in your place last night.
All right.
I came in your place last night. I ordered me a meal.
Okay.
I sat down in them booths of your place and I ordered me a meal. I ordered me them cheeseburgers y'all got. Are you listening?
Go ahead.
I was in your place last night, ordered me a cheeseburger.
Okay.
The banquet burger kind with the bacon on the top.
Okay.
You know I love me a banquet burger with the bacon on the top.
All right.
And the server come to my table, and I could see when I opened up the buns that one of them piece of bacon, somebody took one of them piece of bacons off my burger. And what I could tell that the bacon was there because in the cheese, like where the bacon had melted the cheese. Sitting on top all hot, you know how like when it's hot it melts the cheese.
Yeah, I just thought the cheese melts automatically. Yeah.
Well, your server, I saw him. He ate my bacon. I'm disapproving of his actions at that time right there.
All right. Who got the euro, the lady or guy?
It was the lady right there.
The tall lady or short lady?
Yeah, the short one.
All right, just 1 second. She's calling order. Let me call her. She can remember you.
Yeah, bring her up. I want to settle this matter urgently, sir.
Yeah, just 1 second. Just 1 second. Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 1 second. She's gonna come. I didn't remember. She remembered you very well. I think she served you. What time was it? Approximately.
This was last night about 10:30.
2:30 afternoon.
No, 10:30 at night.
10:39. Hold on 1 second.
I don't usually go out that late, but I couldn't sleep. No, make me sleep. Hello?
Hi.
Are you the lady that served me last night?
I don't know if I did or not.
I'm an old black woman.
Oh, okay.
Do you serve an old black woman last night?
No, not to my
I recognize your voice.
Yes,
I recognize the manner in which you speak. And now you and I need to speak about this matter right here.
What's the matter, dear?
I ordered that cheeseburger, the one with the bacon on it, the banquet burger. You know how I love me a banquet burger. And when I get it, I open it up inside and I see where the bacon is. Somebody took one of my sister's bacon, and I'm pretty sure it was you because I saw you smacking your chops as you walk away from my table.
Honey, I don't take food off of tables, number one. Number two,
I
didn't wait on your
burger.
No, I didn't. I don't eat
bacon.
bacon.
Off my burger. I didn't get my bacon.
Sweetheart, I don't eat pork. Okay, number one. So therefore, you got the wrong one. Okay.
Now you're trying to tell me I'm offending your religion?
No, ma'am, I'm not telling you anything. But if you want to complain, you call
the boy back. Me like this because you prejudiced?
Excuse me, ma'am.
You prejudiced, woman?
Ma'am, no, I'm not, ma'am. I'm black myself. Hello.
You prejudiced to me.
Sweetheart, I'm black.
Well, maybe you're
so
prejudiced against old people.
No, honey, I'm old too.
You got to respect the elderly people.
Oh, yes, honey. I
know the future you got.
Yes, darling. Listen, I have to go right now because I'm busy, and you can call the boss back.
What's wrong with you,
ma'am? Good night, ma'am.
What's wrong with you?
That was great. How do you do? Was that like a sound effect when you were crunching?
I was eating a carrot.
Oh, okay. He called the Holiday Diner and he was accusing him of. Yeah, I'm talking to Sean Ward.
It is a fucking amazing voice he does.
Yeah, you heard that?
Yeah, I heard it this time. It's
good.
Yeah, that's the first time he's ever done that on the program.
First time I've ever done that, period.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't practice that or anything before?
No, it's just when people answer the phone. I just like sometimes throw a funny voice on. It's nothing I intend to do. Okay, I'm going to concentrate on making up a Jewish voice now, or whatever mood I'm in. Every mood has its own voice.
Here's a joke. 69. I asked my grandma if she ever tried 69, and she said no. But I have done 53. That's all the sailors I could screw in one night. Okay.
That's
Thank you.
hilarious.
He wants
That's
to
the
say.
best joke I heard all day.
I'm very impressed with your comic books. How long have you been doing this?
Well, like forever, but professionally for about 3 years.
Wow.
Not even 2.5.
Yeah. Do you still have copies of the older books?
Well, just a few, like personal copies. I haven't got like copies. I'm not like selling the old ones or anything.
Oh.
Those are in the vault until like the star has risen so high that there's enough demand that I can collect them all up into like a one thick book and sell that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
A trade paperback.
That's the trade paperback, and then after that, I'm gonna go Hollywood.
Are you excited about Atlantic Dimensions and Ted tonight?
Yeah, I'm shitting my pants. Just as long as they don't do any calls where they say cactus.
Yeah, cactus. Or talk about spinners. I'm gonna try Three Brothers again, and I'll start out this time.
Okay.
I don't know what we're gonna.
You'll do what? You'll do what?
All we know is that there's the big fat guy named Jose. We could accuse him of stuff because they always try to throw you off by saying, "Oh yeah, was she tall or short?" You know.
Did you just say that you were going to start it or something?
Yeah. Why not? You want to?
Okay, so we're gonna team up on one again.
We're gonna tag team someone.
We're gonna give Jose what for?
So what are we going to accuse Jose of?
Oh jeez.
We don't want to do the bacon again. We can do he popped the yolk in your egg with his finger.
We ordered the all day breakfast.
Yeah, the all day breakfast.
We asked for the eggs scrambled, and he brought them back over easy, and it's all his fault.
It's all Jose's fault.
Yeah, and he won't know what's his fault. We'll just keep saying insisting it's all his fault.
Okay.
He'll like it. It'll be good.
We might even get Jose on the phone.
I hope so.
We'll find out in a moment. Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Listen, I got a complaint. Can you talk for a moment?
Yeah.
I was in there last night around 11 o'clock, and I was in there with this, with an online hookup. And I had never met her before. It was sort of like a blind date kind of thing. And, we were sitting at the booth, we ordered our food, and we ordered the all-day breakfast, right? And there's a litany of complaints, but the first one is this. Well, I got his name is Jose because I heard somebody call him that. You know, the big fat bald guy. And while he's carrying out our plate, I distinctly saw him poke his finger in my eggs, and he popped the yolk. And then I didn't want to say anything, even though he talked to you. I just didn't eat the egg because I didn't want to make a scene. There was a ton of people in there that night.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna check it out. What happened now?
Is Jose there right now?
Yeah.
Can you put him on the phone?
Yep.
Okay.
Put him on the line.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Jose.
Hey, how you doing, my man? How are you?
Oh, I'm not doing so well. See, when I was in the place last night, I was there with this lady that I met online, a Hot Black 1970. And
That's me.
We met there for the first time, so we go in there and we order the all-day breakfast, you know, where you can order breakfast any time of the day there. So even though it's 11 o'clock at night, I feel like breakfast. So I got my eggs, and I saw you walking out there, and you poked the yolk with your finger and licked it while you're walking over to the table, and you're looking around like you don't think anybody saw, and I acted like I didn't see because I didn't want to make a scene. But now I'm telling you, I saw what you did. And
I was a witness. I've seen it.
And Mabel saw it too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the restaurant, boy.
Basically what it is, I want you to apologize to my date. You ruined our date. I couldn't even focus on the date or think about anything else after I could think your big sausage finger going into my eggs.
Big sausage finger?
Yeah.
We need to rectify the situation.
Well, sometimes I do something wrong. I'm sorry, but you know,
you sorry? Well, sorry, don't put the eggs on my plate now, does it?
You do this all the time?
What kind of, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, don't put the eggs on my plate.
It's all your fault. You ruined the date. And I ended up not getting anything.
And it's been a long time. Oh.
I don't get out that often, and she wasn't exactly the way she described herself, as you can probably tell from her voice.
I sent him a picture of Halle Berry.
And, well, I was...
Boy, listen. Boy?
Yeah.
Where are you, boy?
I'm here.
I'm talking to Jose.
Jose?
Yeah, I'm Jose, yeah.
I want to tell you something, boy. Sorry don't put the eggs on my plate.
And she's been saying that since last night.
I don't know how many eggs, I don't know what you're talking about. The eggs come from the kitchen like that.
The eggs come from the kitchen with your fingers?
How you gonna make this right, Jose?
I think it would be appropriate if you would apologize to Mabel.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sometimes you do wrong.
I also think y'all should bring me some eggs from my house. Home delivery.
Home delivery?
Yeah, I need you to fix me some eggs. Make everything right. Rectify the situation.
No, don't do.
But you put a hurt on my feelings.
Okay, hold on. I'm
gonna call 911 on you.
Hold on, I'm putting the manager, okay?
Are you treating me this way because I'm black?
Hello?
You prejudiced.
Hello. He's giving us back to you because he says he feels...
Yeah, he says I'm sorry.
He says...
Next time you come here, I'm gonna give it to you credit. I make like...
Yo, this was tomfoolery.
He says he feels bad about it, but that he does it all the time because he knows he can get away with it, and sometimes he's just hungry throughout the day.
He told me to go fuck myself. He said that to me.
He said sometimes he eats people's French fries on the way out.
Yeah, next time you come here, give me credit, okay?
No, I don't want the credit. I'm just telling you what's going on.
No, I know. Yeah,
he said that this one time somebody ordered a bacon with a burger with bacon on it, and he ate the bacon on the way to the table.
I told everybody, make sure everybody check the place, not put nothing in the place. You know what I mean? I told everybody now. So. Okay.
Well, how you gonna deal with your mouth swearing to me and saying the bad things?
Bye bye.
I love that new Mabel voice.
Be a staple of the show or something.
What? Yeah, really. Where's Long's number? Long can get a call from Mabel.
This is the Mabel segment of the show.
Anyway, they devolved my mind to that of a 5-year-old child, so I can't take care of myself properly. They rotted my teeth so I'd constantly be in pain and couldn't concentrate to form an escape plan. Plus, they installed an electro-sensor positioning diode in my brain and launched an invisible force field around the city, so if I try to pass through, I'll be electrocuted. Well, maybe not tonight, because we've done 2 already, but maybe some other night.
Oh!
You want to call somebody and tell them about the vampire parasite?
Yeah, we should at least take one crack at that, because I was going to tie it up into the pending American election.
Okay, we're going to call Chastity Skeleton.
Chastity Skeleton?
Yeah. Well, I'll give you a couple and you can tell me which one to call. We got Chastity Skeleton, Bernadette Grave, Cleophas Grave, and Davida Grave.
Call Cleophas.
Cleophas. Okay, I'll be right back. Thank you for calling Miss Cleo. Fuck, I'm doing it again. I'm an idiot.
Are we trying to call on the card?
Yeah, I'm such a fucking idiot.
Forgetting again. We'll have to call Cleophas next week.
Yeah. Well, that's all I have for confirmed working numbers that are local, so I'm going to let you go, Sean.
Well, this happens. I'm glad you enjoyed your comic book package.
Yes, thank you very much.
And I sent you those 2 older numbers that don't have, like, the full color cover because those characters are coming back in number 4.
Yes, Mr. Lollipop.
That's
now,
right.
The comics are some of them are very dreamlike and trippy.
Right.
Is Mr. Lollipop supposed to be a psychedelic lollipop or something?
Mr. Lollipop would be the character, you mean? Is the character a psychedelic character?
Well, I know it's a psychedelic character, but is he distributing psychedelic lollipops, and that's why everybody loves him?
He's distributing magic lollipops.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to get into this whole thing I haven't even started to explain yet, where he lives in a place called the Fantastic, and that the lollipops put you over into the Fantastic, and that the evil corporate guy that's in that book, he wants to harness the power of those lollipops for his own ends. And this sets up, like, the grand conflict that's going to go out through like the whole series of the story between Mr. Lollipop and the corporate guy and the band.
See, nobody knows what we're talking about, so they're going to have to go to SeanWard.net and buy some comic books.
Yeah, the newly redesigned SeanWard.net with all new sections and dozens of new features.
Flash animation and shit.
Oh, God, out the ass. There's even a new little toy you can play with where it's just me standing there holding a carton of chocolate milk, and when you mouse over my name, I'm drinking it.
Cool. Everybody go and check that out. SeanWard.net. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I want to thank you one more time for the traffic I've been getting from you having that link up on the front of your page.
Have you been getting a lot of traffic?
Yeah, I've been getting a few hits from that, man.
Cool.
And it damn feels good.
Okay. Peace out, man. I'll talk to you.
Yeah, keep on rocking, man. Keep have a good show, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And I want to eat my other burger here because now it's already cold, but I still want to eat it. I said I would call Sean as soon as the song was over, and I did. So now I'm going to listen to some of these. I'm going to play some of these bad soundboard prank calls. Well, I don't know if they're bad. Let's keep an open mind because I haven't heard them yet. These are soundboard prank calls that I found mostly off of eBaum's World. So I cannot vouch for whether they're good or not.
Good evening, Sloppy Joe.
How are you doing?
Hello.
Oh, man!
Hello.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm looking at the menu. Okay. You know how you got the 6-piece nuggets?
The 6 nuggets are part of the kids' meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to watch my figure.
Okay.
So I lose some of the weight. Can I have a junior Western bacon cheese?
Oh, what, sorry?
A junior Western bacon cheese.
Oh, no, we don't do that.
Shut up and listen to my order. A junior Western bacon cheese.
All right.
Trying to watch my figure. And I'm going to go with a fillet of fish sandwich.
If you've got the right place, you're not meant to be calling McDonald's.
No. Also a small seasoned Curly's. What's funny?
No, nothing's funny about that.
So I lose some of the weight.
I'm sure you are.
Now, if you could take a Coca-Cola and just go half Coca-Cola, half Diet Coke.
You could get half a Diet. You could get quarter of Diet Coke if you wanted.
Please, don't offer me anything. I'll tell you what I want.
Okay.
Just, can you give me just 4 nuggets?
Sorry?
Take the 6 nuggets and throw 2 of them away. I'm just wanting a 4-nugget thing. I'm trying to watch my calorie intake. Put 2 of them up your ass.
Why up my ass?
Think about it, man!
I don't want chicken nuggets up my bum.
I love you.
Do you really?
Yeah.
If you love me, you wouldn't tell me to put chicken nuggets up my bum.
Dude, listen.
Okay.
Trying to watch my figure. God, I'm hungry.
Oh, but you remember what you saw, watch your figure.
Shut up! Okay, that one was funny. That one cracked me up. Keep this laughing over there, too. I like that one. That was Jack Black Calls a restaurant in England. And you can hear I still have burger in my mouth. It's quite uncivilized of me, isn't it? Okay, here's a funny one using a Gandalf soundboard.
Castle Pleasure, good morning.
This is the One Ring.
Sorry?
Yes?
Hello?
Here's going to be a party of special magnificence.
Right.
On October the 24th, if you want to know.
Right. And what are you looking for that party?
Keep it secret.
Right. I can send you our sheet that gives you all the things that we do. Or I can get a guy to come and have a look and discuss it with you.
Yes.
So he's not here at the moment, so...
He's gone to stay with the elves.
Right. But you can either have a word with him or he can come out and have a look.
10 o'clock in the morning.
10 in the morning? What morning?
A wizard is never late.
A wizard's never late. I won't call him a wizard.
No.
Whereabouts do you live?
In the Prancing Pony.
The end of the Prancing Pony?
Yes.
Right, so where's that?
The fires of Mount Doom.
The fires of Mount Doom?
Yes.
And what place?
Under my very nose.
Have you got a postcode?
No.
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 Right.
You will tell him, won't you?
I'll tell him.
Thank you.
Okay, can I do anything else for you?
Yes.
Right.
Evil is stirring in Mordor.
Right.
Yes.
Where's that?
Can you see anything? Beasts.
Oh, right. I'll give Stuart the message then.
And I'm sure you will, my dear friend.
That one wasn't bad either. I'm liking these. Okay. I'm still eating my hash browns, so how about Austin Powers calls the hairdresser?
Good afternoon, nice recollection.
Good morning, sunshine.
Who's it?
Yes, nice to know you. Meet you.
Nice to know you too.
Molly, 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 Molly.
Sorry?
How did you sleep?
Okay. Who is it?
Austin.
Austin who?
Austin Danger Powers.
Is it?
Danger's my middle name.
Have we met before?
Yeah, baby, yeah!
All right.
I'm looking for my father. He was kidnapped.
You're looking for your father?
Yes. My spider sense is telling me that my father's still in this building.
My building?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, you have to come around and look for it then.
You keep a lookout.
Well, actually, I'm a bit busy. I won't have time to look for it.
You speak Japanese?
Sorry?
You speak Japanese?
Oh, what?
Well, you might be a cunning linguist, but I'm a master debater.
Okay.
I'm looking for my father. He was kidnapped.
Your father?
You keep a lookout.
Well, how will I know your father if I see him? Because I have not met your father. I've had you before, so how will I know your father?
Oh, you're going the right way for a smack bottom, and I don't care who knows it.
Well, what's your name and then?
Austin Danger Powers.
Austin Danger Powers.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
I haven't heard about that name before.
I open mouth kissed a horse once.
Sorry?
You keep a lookout.
How old is your father?
1975.
1975?
Yes.
Oh. Quite old, isn't it?
Did you just soil yourself?
So myself?
Yes.
You speak strange?
You keep a lookout.
Okay, I'm back, and let me reiterate. If anybody wants to call into the program, you have to unblock your number. Otherwise, you're going to get my call intercept, and I'm not going to pick up. So, I'm not even listening to who's calling. I'm just picking up and hanging up if you're calling with a blocked number. So unblock yourself. What is it, like *82 to unblock your number? Yep. If you have an automatically blocked number such as mine. So, don't bother trying to call, because all it's going to do is ring, and that doesn't really bother me, if you're doing it to bother me. And I'm done eating. Do you want to smoke more? No. I ate and now I'm coming down. I feel very gassy. It's all that meat.
To hear who's calling, press 1. Call from... To take this call...
Why bother?
Answering machine, press 3.
Okay, so let me go back to the chat room and see who we're going to call. We have Demetrius Grave, Demetrius Florentino, or Giuseppe, or Hortensia. Do I even need to ask with a name like Hortensia? What do we say to Hortensia? Hortensia Grave. Is there a Phildy Graves? Can anyone tell I don't feel like doing the program tonight? I really feel like playing Onimusha. Let's play last week's show so I can go back to playing Onimusha. What a great game. What? Yeah. And it's probably really short, so I can beat it by the time you gotta return it. Viper says, what happened with Ballard's mom? Stop with this guy, man. Nobody can hear. Burgers, count me in. I'll do calls. It sounds real bad. Now it's good. Thank you for the update, Viper. That's why we don't do running commentary in the chat room. The chat room is for giving me numbers for prank calls. If you want to say something privately to me or make a comment about the program, you need to send that to PCU Live on AIM. PCULIVE on AIM.
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing, dear? Hello, I'm looking for Hortensia. Oh, how are you doing, dear? This is Ed from across the hall.
Hello?
Hello? Hortensia, please.
¿Quién habla?
Hello? Listen, this is Ed from next door, and tomorrow I'm going to be setting up a Halloween display with pumpkins and corn stalks and hay bales and all sorts of spooky things. Right. You follow me so far?
Hello?
I don't want what happened last year to happen again. You know, where you desecrated my Halloween decorations. You smashed my pumpkin and someone took a poo inside. You got a problem with Halloween? It's my favorite holiday. I have a Halloween wreath. It's all black and dead evergreens from a Christmas many long years ago. There's a little bird. He was in there at the time, so now he's all skeletal, and birds look cool skeletal. It's a real conversation piece now that the smell is gone a bit. So, is it safe for me to put my things, or are you going to come and bust them up again? Hortensia.
I don't know. It's like she put me on like Spanish hold. I heard some kind of Spanish song they were playing like while I was still talking. Hi, dude. I'm listening from the UK, England, and your show rocks. As always, keep up the good work. From Kelvin, a.k.a. Cyber Ninja. Thank you, Cyber Ninja. What's the number to call in during the program? I'm not going to tell you yet, because I don't know you. And this is what happens when douchebags get my phone number. Kitty Kids Lunatic Fringe are on the air. Why do you do that? Why can't you just unblock your number and call like everybody else?
Huh?
You're calling 8 times before you call.
No, that wasn't me.
No, it never is.
That wasn't me.
Okay.
I swear to God.
I swear to
Trace
God.
it. I'll call you right back with my card. That was not me. I swear to God.
Okay.
I swear to God. I swear
Yeah,
to
that's
God.
why you're coming up with as like a blocked number, because you're calling from a calling card.
That wasn't me, though.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Uh-huh.
I swear.
Well, he's watching now, and he's pointing a finger at you.
He's pointing. It was not me. I swear.
Okay, we forgive you.
All right.
Bye.
Forget.
Josh will be calling back in a moment, apparently. He forgot to call in on the phone card. Hey, KDK, here's a tested number. Hey, King David, call this number. Monkey Phone Drew is calling me King David. I'm not Jewish, though. Call this number for Matt or Mark. These are your friends. Why do I wanna, well, I can talk to Monkey Phone. Oh, God. Do I want to talk to Monkey Phone? I remember how the C-104 debacle went. Kinky UK says, hey, Cupcake, I'm back. Is the show on? Where can I listen to it again? Can somebody do me a favor and give Kinky UK the link to listen to the program? It's in the chat room as soon as you enter. I think you can even click on it, dare I say. Moville says, what's the number for the show? We don't have a toll-free number. I'm going to Walmart. If you can get me on the air, call me on a cell phone, I guess, and tell me your number, and I can call you back with my phone. You know, that's just too complicated. more than 1 or 2 steps, and I get lost in the confusion. This guy, Franklin, is going to be Robin from Batman and Robin for Halloween, and he's going to go to school with the costume, and he's a senior in high school. He's going to be Robin. He's going to be Batman's little faggy bitch boy.
To hear who's calling, call from
Josh T56.
Now connecting. Go ahead, please.
See, doesn't it go much better that way?
Mama?
Mama? If you're so...
That was not me. That was not me, man.
Okay.
Trace it. Trace the shit. It wasn't me.
Trace the shit.
I swear to God.
Listen to you.
No one was calling in, so I decided to call you, say I'm calling in my card, and I'm calling.
Okay. You feel like pranking somebody?
Just gotta get warmed up for tonight.
KDK, you know my number from last week. I never write down any of the numbers anymore.
Poo-poo. When did my birthday?
B.A. Dick in Kentucky. I think I just woke him up testing the number. You want to call B.A. Dick?
What's it, Kentuckian? A hillbilly?
Yeah, it'll be a total redneck. You can do your redneck it up.
Sure.
Okay. Ding 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 ding. I gotta play my deliverance music. Oh, I would if I hadn't closed out the window I need.
Please enter your PIN number.
I don't mean a big reduction in the price of
96 cents. Please enter your destination number now.
Cause they don't get enough to eat from.
You have...
Oh, damn it, he took it off the hook. Hello? Well, Viper's right, he did wake him up. Pissed him off, too.
I took off. I requested Saturdays off on my schedule now, so I can listen to your show and stuff.
Just so you can listen instead of going out and partying?
Oh, I'll probably do that too.
Because that would just be weird.
Cool.
I'm
talking to Richie. He's doing the show.
That's what I figured.
Yep.
Awesome. We have confirmation.
Yep.
That's
he
cool.
said he's been getting numbers.
First time only. Monkey Richie is confirming numbers so that it'll go more smoothly than this program so far. Maybe they can get some famous people.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, have you seen Last Comic Standing 3?
I watched one thing. I wanted that caveman to win, but...
Is it over yet, or have they...
I guess they didn't air the last episode for some reason, for ratings. Their ratings weren't good, so they just didn't air the last episode.
Oh, that sucks.
That was... Howard Stern was talking about it.
Really?
Yeah.
How can they not air, like, the final episode of a reality series where they declare a winner?
Don't know.
The finalists were Rich Voss and Dave Mordau, right?
I think so, yeah. He's from Detroit, so I was kind of rooting for him.
Damn it. I was thinking, if Rich Voss does well, that's great for me, because I had that old interview with him where it was cool on the phone. But damn it. I guess the ratings tanked and it won't be back next year, I suppose.
No.
Oh, well.
Alright, want to try one more number? Then I'll let you.
Yeah, I'm going to, I'm going back to Neo's numbers, because these are all confirmed.
Alright.
Demetrius? You want to call him Demetrius Grave?
Could be black, yeah.
Could be, yeah. Could be black. Could be king. Demetrius. That's what I meant to say.
Hello?
What you been up to? Long time no talk, man. What you been up to, man?
Who it is?
It's Jim.
Huh?
How you doing, Demetrius?
Huh?
Demetrius, what you doing, man? This is Jim.
This ain't Demetrius, this is wife.
Oh, hi, honey, how you doing? Where's Demetrius at?
I don't know.
Man, he's supposed to fix my car, but, I was just wondering how my car going with him.
Huh?
He was fixing... Excuse me. He was fixing my car, but, he never got back to me on it. He's fixing, the engine. But, you know, is he sleeping?
Huh?
Is he sleeping? Hello?
He ain't even here.
What's he doing? He in bed?
I don't know what is that. He in bed.
I wake you up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. What you been up to tonight?
Huh?
What you been up to?
Man, who is this?
Jim.
Who?
Jim. Jim Fisher.
Didn't get it. What you say your name?
Jim Fisher.
Jim Fisher. Oh.
Fischer.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell him when he get in.
But, he's a good mechanic. And, you know about his mechanic skills?
Who?
What? You smoking the crack? You been smoking on that crack cocaine, haven't you?
No, I'm in sleep.
Oh, you been smoking, baby. You been smoking, haven't you?
Shit, I don't smoke no crack.
What?
Hell no.
Yeah. I can smell that shit.
No, I do not.
You been doing dirty stuff, haven't you?
No, hell no, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Oh, man. And back in the day, me and the Matrix, man, we used to talk it up like a motherfucker.
Yeah, me don't smoke no more.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, me either. So, how y'all been doing? How y'all been doing?
We do alright.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Got me some new ducks today. I'm gonna raise them and sell them. Out on my farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Demetrius can bring you out sometime. We can visit my horses, ride some horses around the farm, and have a good old time.
Alright.
Baby, you get back to bed and need your rest, okay?
Okay.
Alright, you have a good night, dear.
Alright.
See you.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
The Life Ninjas has mentioned Ozzy in your next prank.
Like what?
I don't know what the point of mentioning Ozzy would be, but
I started cracking up. It's been a while since I've done pranks.
she was nice. She didn't want to get off the phone. Even though you woke her up, she was like,
Who'd you say he was? No, yeah.
I want to do some Halloween themed pranks that Ted could pull out like every year.
Richie's IMing me said Alonzo won. The results are on Comedy Central.
Oh, cool. Alonzo won. Yeah, that sucks. I was hoping Voss would win. I saw like the 8th episode, and then they didn't do the 9th, I guess.
Who's that caveman looking guy?
That's Jason London.
He looks funny.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Hello. Hello.
Pull my pants today.
I'm looking for Florentino.
No? I put my pants.
Hello. Will you keep quiet down there? I'm looking
I put my pants though.
Flo, listen. He's driving me crazy tonight. Can you just take him for an hour or two just so I can step out for a smoke?
Well, it's time I wear my bottom ground and
I need to step out for a smoke and maybe a shot of bourbon or two, and then I can come back in.
I put my pants and I pee under 4.
See, I can't smack him because if anybody sees a bruise, I'm going to jail, and 87-year-old women don't stand up too well in prison, breaking rocks and making license plates.
I put my pants.
Hortensia.
Hello?
Flo.
I put my pants today.
Flo.
Good for you.
Oh, thank you.
How you doing, dear? Now listen, he's very nice and he's harmless, but he just goes on and on and on like this. And they told me if I use a gag again, they're gonna lock me up.
Shut up! Don't talk. I want to talk.
Don't make me raise
I
my
want to
voice.
talk in the phone.
You know how it.
I want to talk in the phone, Mom.
Listen, can you just take him for an hour? Maybe you sit him in front of the TV.
We don't know what to do.
Give him some
We're going to go get the dance and the poop.
You want to listen to SpongeBob?
Yes.
SpongeBob.
Be quiet for me, Mom.
Yeah, there you go.
I want to be quiet now.
Yeah, be quiet if you put on
Don't
SpongeBob.
talk to me like that.
So can
I
you
told you stop doing that, and you're talking to me like that tone. I don't like that tone that you got. Please stop it, Pete. Thank you. Okay, I put my pen. I need to move
Now
on
we
my
don't
body.
need to hear about that. Put the phone down.
Don't tell me to do
Put the extension down.
I'll run away again. Tell me to do that again.
Can you watch him for just maybe an hour? And I can...
I don't watch me or not, 14.
Be quiet. Let the lady give me an
I want to do that, though.
My phone is beeping. I need your help.
Why you doing? Because I'm messing with.
Hello? Hello?
She ain't there no more, I don't think. Because she want hung up on her.
No, she was still there. Otherwise, we would have gotten a dial tone. But she was just having fun listening.
How's that retard voice?
That was good. She just wanted to sit back and listen.
I'm going to put my pen today.
There was so much going on. She's like, what the fuck? Message me the number if that's too complicated. I promise you, I just want to prank a call with you.
Damn, I'm on a huge delay.
I'm not going to leave you alone until you do. So I'm a stalker, but give me your phone number. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to let you go because you hear that beeping in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll be on with Richie later on.
Yo, cool.
Yeah, I'll try to call him.
It's like a reunion.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
It's been a while.
Well, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm probably not going to be able to take any more calls tonight because this thing is going to die.
Alright, see you later.
Okay, peace out, bro.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And that was Josh. And, of course, I was at work all day today, so Keith was home using both phones and leaving them off the cradle, so they're both dead. I got home at 7, but I was busy smoking weed and trading porn for weed. That's a good deal.
Radio. I think it's very, very nice that our children had this wonderful kiss. I remember when Muriel and I had our first kiss, and it was just awful. Oh, just awful. We were both very sick, weren't we, dear? Yes, mine especially was very bad. I had terrible mucus coming out from inside my nose. And the other children, they were very nasty to me about that. They said bad, hurtful things to me. They called me tasty cakes, and they would beat me and stick pine cones in my ass.
Social crime is gone. Mike the Mouth Elliott. Call him.
Hi, I'd like to know that the item number P951, P25, P977, does those come with the earrings or it's just the necklace? P951 is black kundan necklace, P25 is brown silver kundan set, P977 is gold kundan necklace. I'd just like to know that if it comes with the earrings. My number is, and my name is Sangeeta. Thank you. Bye. Hello?
Hello, Sangeeta.
Yeah, this is Sangeeta.
Hello, Sangeeta. This is from the jewelry store.
Yeah?
You called earlier about the earrings, and yes, they do ship with a necklace along with gold caps.
Oh, okay. So, the, what is it? The necklace on the web, which doesn't show the earring, it doesn't come with the earring?
P951B, yes, that one does come with earrings, and it comes with the gold caps for your teeth.
Oh!
Yeah,
yeah,
it's really popular amongst the rappers and the hip-hop kids nowadays. They like to match their earrings, their necklace, and their teeth, all of it.
Oh!
Yep.
So yeah, that's it. It is very beautiful. So I was thinking, but when I went on the website, it says out of stock.
It is out of stock right now. We should have those back in at least by tomorrow morning.
Okay,
so if there's a problem, if you look, it's not on the website, but there's a guaranteed 24-hour turnaround, and if we don't have it in by the morning, you get half off.
Oh, okay.
And we can throw in some gold rings to go with your gold caps and earrings.
Oh.
And do you like spinners on your car?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
I love those ones.
We can get you matching spinners to match your teeth.
What?
We can get matching spinners to match the teeth caps.
Oh, okay.
So that's something you might want to look into.
Okay.
All right, then give us you might just want to check back in the website in the morning.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No problem. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello?
You're gay.
Huh?
You're gay.
Oh, good. Well, I have call waiting, and I'm calling the police. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hello? You're gay. You're gay. Hello? Hello? Hey. You're gay. You're gay. 220. You're gay. Hello? Who the fuck is this? You're gay. You're gay. What? Is this like Homer?
Okay, that might just be the worst prank call I've ever heard. The You're Gay prank call. Let me drag that one right to the recycle bin so I don't ever play it by accident. Along with that internet radio song that's going. See, all the stuff that I played over the past couple of minutes is stuff I haven't heard before. so I don't know if it's any good or not. Eric Verducci was okay. A new one from Hectic. That's always cool.
Good morning.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good morning.
Morning. I'm Mr.
How are you?
It's Steve calling from Craftmatic Mobility Scooters.
How are you?
I'm calling to double your chances of winning.
Nice to meet you.
No purchase necessary. All you
Go
have
on.
to do is let me finish and I'll explain.
Go on.
Okay, I'm liking this one so far.
If you became a lucky winner of a Craftmatic Mobility Scooter and won, where would be the first place you would go? Would it be shopping, visiting friends, family? Where would you go? Would you go shopping?
Affirmative.
Okay, because first I want you to know the reason why I'm doubling your chances to win a Craftmatic is you're helping completing a really short survey right now, and then hopefully you would agree to test ride the new 2004 Craftmatic scooter and experience firsthand the excitement of added freedom, mobility and independence. I mean, what medical problem you got, pardon?
Who are you?
I'm Steve calling from Craftmatic Mobility Scooters. It's
Nice
about
to meet
the
you.
prize draw you entered to win one.
Nice to meet you.
Pardon?
Nice to meet you.
I know, you go for a ride on a mobility scooter, and then we leave you some...
This is me, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Pardon? What did you just say? Sorry?
How are you?
What?
How are you?
Have you got a medical problem?
I'm a cop, you idiot.
Oh, you can't hear me. Is that better?
Hey, I'm a police officer.
Is that better now?
Affirmative.
Okay, that's good. I mean, what medical problem have you got, sir?
Stop shouting. I'm not deaf. You idiot.
Hello.
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 What number is this?
Thanks very much. Cheers. This is 21469. Who am I talking to?
You tell me your name, I'll tell you mine.
Jazz. What can I do for you?
What's your favorite scary movie?
What, new film or old film?
Maybe.
Well, it depends what sort of horror you like, really. That was 2 secs, mate. 28 Days Later is pretty good. Something like The Exorcist. On DVD, I've only got Freddy vs. Jason.
Freddy, that's right. I like that movie. It was scary.
Did you want to reserve it, or...?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Very good. I don't really like them. They scare me.
Really?
Anything else?
I want to play a game.
What game would you like to play, then?
You'll see what kind of game.
Really? Oh, amazing stuff, mate. This is fantastic.
So, you got a boyfriend?
No, have you?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, dear. You're in a sad state. Sorry, mate. I've got to go. I'm a bit busy. Cheers, Dave.
Don't hang up on me.
As you can tell, he's really freaking out. So we called him back.
Hello?
I told you not to hang up on me. Why don't you want to talk to me?
Well, I'm a bit busy, mate.
I want to talk to you for a second.
Like I said, I'm a bit busy, mate. What'd you want?
I thought we were going to go out.
Nah. I'm quite happy as I am. Thank you very much, though.
Here's how we play. I ask a question.
Go on, then.
It's an easy category.
Oh, here we go.
Name the killer in Halloween. Come on.
Michael Myers.
I'm sorry. That's the wrong answer.
No, it's not.
Yes. Very good.
So, was there anything else, mate?
You never told me your name.
Oh, you know already.
Hello?
Alright, mate, take it easy. I've got to do some work now.
I'm sorry. I guess I dialed the wrong number.
Bye.
So I'm packing this bud here, and everybody, whatever you're doing, whatever you're smoking, it looks like I can't use the phone tonight. I put them back on the cradle, but you know how long these sorts of things take to charge. So, I'm left high and dry with no phone to use. Nobody can call in, and we can't call anybody. And even if you did call, I'm going to leave them on the cradle. Because let's face it, it'll take like an hour of charging for me to be able to get like 5 minutes out of them. Maybe 15. I don't know, I never actually timed it. So whatever you got. Viper apparently is drinking Raspberry Absolute Raspberry, whatever it is. Because he's the type of person who thinks it's cool to brag that you're fucked up. Oh, where's my beer? Speaking of which. Honey, what happened to the beer? What happened to the beer? I put it in the hallway. No, I got it. There's a fine place for it. Wow, is it me or is it smoky in here? Is it still like, I'm looking under like the lamp, it looks like smoky over there. It's an electrical fire. I'm breathing in burger smoke. So I spoke to a couple people, and I invited them over to, well, actually I was talking about it. I didn't actually invite people because there were people there that weren't going to be invited, and I didn't want to do it in front of them. Yeah. I didn't know if I wanted to invite Emily or not. You think she would be more annoying or more entertaining? It's like 2 columns for all of our friends. Either annoying or entertaining. Or I guess there would be a cool column.
I guess she's about like 50-50.
Yeah, she's like Tina. She could be entertainment or just a source of drama all night. Hello?
Well, no, I say though, usually she's annoying and entertaining at the same time.
Annoying and entertaining. Sort of like me. I don't know if I go so far as to say entertaining tonight. We got no phones because of you. Yeah, you were home all day.
I was sleeping.
I came home on lunch. I forgot to put them on the cradle then. No, I didn't say it was your fault.
You just did.
It's all your fault. It's your fault Sean didn't sign his comic books when he sent them to me. It's your fault Sebastian likes to puke in the hall. What? It's your fault he likes to smell Mouse's ass? Yeah. You're owning up to that now?
Yeah.
Say hello, Mouse.
I got him into the habit.
Say hello, honey. There's Mousy. Sebastian already said hi. Now Mouse said hi. Can we get Julian to say hi? Say hello. He's making some kind of weird sounds. But he's not really meowing. Hello. Make a weird sound. Julian. He's a cute kitty. Now he's making funny sounds. Let's go back in. That's the cat coughing up a hairball. Oh, that was an easy one. That was a re-swallow. You could see him doing that thing with his throat, like gulping it back down. Now, if it's making you cough, wouldn't you want to spit it out? I'll save that for later. Maybe he's got a record. He wants to see how many he can string together. My record is 50. He just gave me like a dirty look. I made that sound and he looked up at me like, you fucking with me? Say hello. Don't need the microphone. Well, now what do we do? We got like an hour to kill and we can't use the phone. So now what the hell do we do? I do have some news that I was going to give out eventually during the course of the program. I'll be doing a show this Thursday. Shh, don't tell anybody. I'll be doing a show next Thursday at 10 p.m. My alias is going to be MC Penis. Because I don't want people to think it's a KDK thing, because then they'll be like bothering me all night to do prank calls. It's going to be a music program. I'll probably talk very little. Well, who knows? I'm not sure what's going to happen. But I'm usually home at that time, so I'm going to listen to some music, and you guys can listen along with me. And maybe I'll talk. But I'll be MC Penis. So nobody's allowed to refer to me as KDK. MC Penis. You want to do an MC Penis rap? You like MC Penis? It took me like 5 minutes to come up with a decent name, or a name that I liked. I don't know if that's decent. Tell ghost stories, or plan more things for the Halloween special or something. Gather around everyone while Jill... This guy's telling me to play a call I don't even have. I don't have an Ozzy prank call. You know, it's sort of like when you ever talk to a little kid and they talk about like their friend at school, like a 6-year-old kid. He says he's talking about Brian, and you can't ask him Brian who, because to him there's only one Brian in the world, and everybody knows him. He doesn't get the concept, you know, that the world's much bigger than he realizes, you know. So that's what this kid is doing. He's like, play the Ozzy call. Like, everybody knows it. It's a household name. Oh yeah, of course, the Ozzy soundboard prank call. Yes, of course. Yeah, and that narrows it down. He says on E-Bombs. That narrows it down much. It was probably posted while I was at work today. Ill Sonic says, word up, MC Penis. That's you, Dick Power. I'll be listening. Yeah, that could have been my host name, Dick Powers. Yeah. That'd be good, too. Maybe I'll change that. Maybe it'll be Dick Powers. Anyway, the show is going to be called Psychobabble.
And then you can do that the reverb thing.
Dick Power! The show is going to be called Psychobabble, and it's going to be on Wild Bunch Radio Network. It's not going to be on PCU because it's a music program, and music sounds like crap over PCU. It's in mono. The Life Ninja says, I accept your apology. Okay.
Social crime is gone.
I should talk about that for a moment. Anybody who pays attention to internet radio has noticed something very strange. It actually happened on Friday, but I wasn't around to hear it, so I didn't know that it had happened. But last Friday, Mark the DJ called into Sloan's show while he was doing it live, and apparently he came out and told him that he and Jim and Al have decided to leave Social Crime and start their own network, and they're taking the chat room and and the server with them, and all the listeners, and they're starting their own network called DEF CON Radio. And they're bringing Dean with him, also from Social Crime. So that's Social Crime's 2 best shows, 3 best shows, Disturbing the Peace, 4 best shows, Disturbing the Peace, Brainbox Radio, Experimental Radio, and the Jim and Al Show, all left, or they announced that they left last Friday. And I knew this for maybe like 10 days or so, maybe like a week and a half, I guess, before it was going to happen, because I was talking to Mark on AIM, and he was wondering, what do you think Al's response would be, or Jim's response would be, if I told him my feelings about wanting to leave Social Crime. And my expert advice was, well, you never know, he might be having the same sorts of issues that you do, the same problems with Pedge that you do. So I was there while they went into the Ventrilo, and they talked, and Mark dropped the bomb. And Jim basically said he was down with it, and they were going to talk to Dean and get him to come along too. Unless this was all like orchestrated for my benefit, but I'd like to think nobody has that kind of free time. And I missed, the original plan was for them to call up during Pedge's show, when Pedge was doing his show, which he didn't do this past week anyway, so I guess it's good that they blew the whistle early. But the original intention was to call up Pedge on his show like early in the program, and they were going to tell him what they were doing, so that we could all listen to him rant and rave and curse for the next 3 hours. So we were denied from that, but, you know, I don't think that would have happened anyway, because this time, Pedge is very mellow and humble, and he's actually been sort of a more pleasant person ever since this happened, even though his network is, like, crumbled. He's got 2 shows left. He's got his own and Gur Radio, and I don't think there's a whole lot of people listening to Gur Radio, no offense. So I wanted to say something about it last week, but I was sworn to secrecy, and I was very good. I didn't say anything to anybody during the program last week, even though I was dying to say something. V-Forge is talking to me. V-Forge is the general manager of Wild Bunch Radio. He's saying, have you heard Mark is leaving to go to NHB? And I was like, no, him and Pedge are still friends. Oh boy. You know, I packed my bowl, and I'm looking for my lighter so I can smoke it now. Play the most funniest long dong call you got. SW Rebel suggests that I do a contest. I did forget to do my contest last week. I have a copy This week's giveaway is a copy. Let me make sure I find it before I say I'm going to give it out, because I'm not going to go buy one to replace it. What a lovely gift this is. It's a used DVD of The Exorcist. At least it's an original. It's not a bootleg. It's The Exorcist 25th Anniversary Special Edition, which means it's not the new version. It's not the version that you've never seen before, but it has all the footage that that movie has, except that it's not edited into the film. The film is the original version of the film, and that supplemental footage you'll find in the extras on this disc, along with like 20 fucking creepy-ass trailers. I love the trailers on it. And lots of documentaries and fun shit. So, if you're a horror fan, I guess you have to be at least 17 years of age to win this, because it is an R-rated movie. The classic Exorcist on DVD, William Peter Blatty. What the hell did I just say? William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist. And the contest question, let me get everybody ready. You got to be in the chat room if you want to play. So you got to go to kdkprankcalls.com, click on the link for the chat room, or if you're an IRC user, irc.centralchat.net. I'm going to have to record myself saying that, because I'm getting really tired of saying it all the time. Go in there and type in your answers to the following question. Okay, what is Mouse's physical defect? Nobody would ever get that. Did you hear that? The contest question is what is one of Mouse's physical defects? I probably talked about it on the air here, but nobody would ever get it. Mouse is missing her top front teeth. She was born without them. Even though she's a purebred, there must be, I don't know, maybe she ran into a wall really hard. And she has a kink in her tail, a kink at the end of her tail, which technically is not a flaw, because original Siamese, there's even a story about why the Siamese cat has a kink in the end of their tail. Stop smelling her twat. She likes it, too. She likes to have her twat sniffed. You think cold nose would be a turnoff. The Life Ninja's guess was that Mouse has a human ear grafted onto her back. No, that's not her. That's a different picture of it, Mr. Bigglesworth. Neo is guessing that Mouse pisses weird. No, she pisses normally. She just pisses on the bed and on the blankets. And I just get angry at her again just thinking about it. Bad Mouse. I gotta come up with an easier question. Maybe I need some think music. Where's my Jeopardy think music? I don't want to be... A lot of times I listen to internet radio and they have the music so fucking loud you can't hear what's going on. Bud Glutton guesses that she gnaws wood like a beaver. No. I'm going to have to come up with a better contest question, because nobody would have guessed it. Okay, here's an easy one. What's the name of the diner featured in all of the My Son the Fag calls? On the KDK Prank Calls website, the very popular My Son the Fag calls. What diner are? What's the name of the diner? Bud Glutton is guessing that Mouse has a fifth leg. No. You know, it took me the longest time to even realize that Mouse... Okay, Neo won. Neo wins a copy of The Exorcist. Neo, I knew Neo would get that right off the bat. I figured if not Neo, like Ellen. Okay, so Neo, I haven't sent out your other movie, which you won last time. I have the package right here. I filled it out and everything. I just haven't gotten to the post office to mail it. So I'm going to send you the bootleg VHS of the uncut version of Dario Argento's Deep Red. What did I say? And William Peter Blatty's DVD of The Exorcist. So it's going to be a happy Halloween for you. I'll ship those out on Monday. I'm putting them both in the envelope right now. And I'll ship them out on Monday. Congratulations, Neil. You win. You're a winner. You're a winner. Kitchen says he wants to smoke with us, so I don't have a bong ready, so you guys are just going to have to listen to the lighter and then me gasping for air as I hold my breath while I smoke my weed. while we listen to the soundtrack to The Exorcist. It's not the original, it's some remake, as you can tell. I was hoping it was the original, but you get the point? Oh, that's harsh. That burns. Maybe the show will come easier after I'm stoned. Okay, that was hit number 1. It's very good weed, too. It's either really very good weed, or I just haven't smoked weed in a very long time. See, if you're a weed smoker, you'll notice, I'm an old pro so I can talk about this, if you're the type of person who does like I do and smokes once a day, what I do, I wake up, I go to work, I come home and I smoke weed, you know. I'm responsible about it. I don't go driving around town. I don't go to work stoned. I try not to go out in public stoned because I know I'm only going to end up getting paranoid. But once you have a habit like that where you're smoking every day, you build up a tolerance to it so that you end up, over time, you slowly end up having to smoke more and more to get the same level of highness that you had before. So, since marijuana is a non-addictive drug, what you need to do is do like I do and quit for a couple of weeks every now and then. Even if you can get the weed, just don't buy it, because you know if you buy it, you're not going to be able to have it and not smoke it. So just don't buy the weed. Wait a couple minutes, wait a couple minutes. Freudian slip. Wait a couple weeks, let your tolerance go back down. Drink plenty of fluids and water, flush the system. And then when you start smoking again, you're like back at square one, and like 2 hits gets you down. Listen to why I'm babbling after only 1 hit. It's good stuff. Rebel says, or SW Rebel TK422 says, what you're doing is highly illegal, LOL. Actually, no, it's not, because I'm only pretending, and I'm going to pretend to do it again. If you would like to write into the program, the aim is PCU Live, PCU LIVE. I'm impressed I can say that whole thing as a breathe in. Damn. It's called Inward Talk Radio. Like that tenacious D bit. Inwards. Inward. Pardon me. I need to get a sip of beer. Whew. Wouldn't it be ironic if from smoking all the weed that I do, wouldn't it be ironic if like 20 years from now, or 30 or 40 years from now, hopefully, I actually end up sounding like Joe? And then I won't even need to do the voice anymore. I won't even have to like try at it, and it wouldn't make me cough anymore. Weed is like sex. The more you wait, the better it is. Ilsonic. Yes. There's one feeling I always used to get after sex is like, you know, when you're a kid and you don't get laid a lot, it's like the prize, and of course you always got the eyes on the prize, and it's something you're always striving for, and it takes like all kind of conniving and maneuvering to get it. Like when you're a kid, you need to learn how to start talking to women in a way that'll get you in their pants and stuff, and you have to put in all this kind of effort, and then you have the sex, and because you're a little kid, you can't last more than like a couple minutes, and you're like, you roll over and you're like, well, what's the big deal about that? What was the big deal about it? I feel pretty unsatisfied. Give me a cigarette. And then you just wait 5 minutes and go again anyway. Hayato Destin says, don't pretend we all know it's medicinal. Yes, because I suffer from arthritis, condylacia, carpal tunnel syndrome, manic depression. I'm kidding, by the way. Well, one of those is real. I really do have the manic depression. And the weed does seem to help for that, because I feel a lot better now than I have in a couple weeks. I'm self-medicating. There you go. You should sing the Red Baboon song like on Ventrilo last Saturday night. Oh boy. After the program last Saturday night, I went into the Ventrilo room, and that's when I found out, like, that it had come out. This whole thing came down about DEF CON Radio is now up, and everybody knows about it. Fuck, I'm sorry, but I can't answer the phone because I know it's going to end up... Honey, can you pick up and hang up? I can't answer the phone because if we don't have enough battery power. Honey? Can you just pick up and hang up? Okay, because the machine is on. Or the machine is not on, so it's just going to ring forever and drive me nuts. Hey, plug Seed of Chucky for everyone. It's in theaters November 12th. It was? It was delayed? How stupid is it not to get a horror movie out in time for Halloween, especially a high-profile one like that? I thought Seed of Chucky was going to be in theaters the week before Halloween. Next week. That sucks. Well, still, this past Friday, Stephen King's Riding the Bullet opened. There's another horror film called Saw that's on the way. Getting wonderful reviews, because as a promo, for promotion for the movie, they sent, like, manila envelopes with, like, rubber severed hands and feet and ears and eyes inside of plastic bags with, like, fake blood in it. And they sent it out to, like, all reviewers and, like, industry people. It's trying to build some buzz about the movie. And, of course, everybody's getting all pissed off about it. Well, not everybody. Some people are cool, but... some people are going to give the movie a bad review because of their poor taste, I imagine. But props to Lionsgate for having the balls to do a promotion like that and be unapologetic about it. I read about some reviewer was called Lionsgate to complain about it, and the guy from Lionsgate goes, "Yeah, it's disgusting, isn't it?" I'm going to make my sister watch The Exorcist with me. Oh, Neo, don't do that. See, The Exorcist isn't like other movies, in that it was made to scare you, not just make you jump. It was the kind of movie that's meant to disturb you subconsciously. That's why the movie has scenes that are, well, the human eye moves at like 32 frames per second. And there are parts in the movie where it might only be like 2 frames for just a very fraction of a second, where there are images flash on the screen, and your mind, your brain doesn't pick up on it. But they're just very simple, yet creepy-looking images of like a silhouette of a devilish face or something. And you hardly even notice that you saw it, but your subconscious picks it up, and it gives you an unnerving feeling if you sit there and pay attention to the movie. Of course you have to pay attention to it, but not such a cool movie for today's generation. It is a very slow-moving, long movie. I've tried watching The Exorcist all the way through, and I can't get past the stairwalking scene. Yeah, so the version that you've seen, Neil, isn't going to be the same as the one I'm sending you. I'm sending you the original version because I've seen that spider walk scene, and I think that effect doesn't work. I think it's too much too soon in the context of the movie, and I believe they were right to cut it out. As much fun as this is, it's 5:16, and I am in need of my beauty sleep. Good night, folks. That was The Life Ninja, apparently from Australia or UK somewhere, staying up till 5:16 in the morning to listen to our stupid asses. Seed of Chucky, November 12th. There's your plug for you, Penguin Sanity. Raw Milk 905 says, I'm getting a real corded phone as the next donation. We do have a corded phone. It's the answering machine that I used to use to record the prank calls. You keep mentioning this name and you don't answer it. You keep mentioning this name and you don't answer it. I don't get it. You've confused me, son. You there, Cupcake? Give me some signal that you're there, Kinky UK says. Well, Kinky UK, are you male or female? Not that it makes much of a difference, because I know we'll never meet. Rednex was also guessing 3 brothers, but I saw Neo first, so I don't know. He might have one. Ryan thinks I'm talking about him behind his back because I keep mentioning his name and not talking about him. It's freeform radio, done by somebody with attention deficit disorder. That's why a lot of people like it. That's why a lot of people can't even sit through it. That's just the way it is. Viper, I may get you on medical marijuana because of my... Viper's bragging that he might be able to get on medical marijuana because of his manic depression. You can get medical marijuana for manic depression? I could be legal smoking weed? Oh, hey, Jesus is here. I didn't notice that you were here. I didn't op you. I hope you didn't take it personal. Let me see what else I can play. Let me go to my folder. Kicking... Oh, I already read that. I gotta remember to close things once I read them. I'm not used to using AIM, like, while I'm doing the program. Normally, if I go on AIM, I just get... Probably shouldn't even say anything. Well, people attack me, they slam me, and they get me booted off of AIM. I can usually never use AIM because people fuck with me, the bastards. But it's working this time, and I probably shouldn't have said anything. Let me see what I want to listen to. I'm gonna drink a beer and let my throat relax for a moment.
I saw Janet Jackson's breast on my color TV screen. Now I'm after Howard Stern, 'cause I think he's obscene. If I smack you with the penalty, don't you try to fight. I'm backed up by the government and the religious right. I'm the FCC, I'll rape your rights. The FCC, and I'll wreck your life. The FCC, I'm a big fat load. The FCC, I'll censor your show. Yeah. If you're dirty, mean, or talking unclean, you're a wanted man. Step out of line, it's a great big fine, or you might get canned. I'm hired by people you didn't elect. I'll take all the freedoms I'm paid to protect. Michael Powell's back in town. I'm the FCC, I'll rape your rights. The FCC, and I'll wreck your life. The FCC, I'm a big fat load. The FCC, I'll censor your show. Yeah, the son of Lucifer. Hey, Howard Stern, this is clear.
I think it's very, very nice that our children had this wonderful kiss. I remember when Muriel and I had our first kiss, and it was just awful.
Back with another one of those block rocking beats.
Oh, just awful.
Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats.
We were both very sick. Weren't we, dear? Yes, my especially was very sick. I had terrible juices coming out from inside my nose. And the other children, they were very nasty with us. They said, "Daddy, oh, they called me Tasty Cake, and they would spit me and stick pine cones in my ass. Those were very bad times. Thank you very much." Please flush the toilet twice. Once for the boat and again for the remainder.
Back with another one of those block rocking beats.
Thank you. whenever you were born. And Danielle, your father had bad, very bad hemorrhoids that stung him unmerciful. Oh, they were awful. They were like stinky little balloons. Oh, and I gave him some special ointment, and he hurt so bad that he had to apply it to Carl with his sock. Thank you. Because the man in the pipe was standing in the air when I was flying, and then again when I was scared. What about you, Sam? Oh, mercy. I was once sick with antihistamine. I took so many before I was into peanuts.
And we're back. And that was the Chemical Brothers with my experimental Mort Goldman mix. I'm not sure if that came out any good. I guess I can tell by how many people are listening. Just a weird idea I had in the middle of the program. Loopy Business says, nice show, thank you for the entertainment this evening. Acid Ice Flow says, the remix is rad. I never heard an AC/DC remix like that. I don't think he's talking about the Artie Lang remix. Fire! I can't even do it. I took like 2 hits and I'm already completely wasted. Ryan is trying to say that he wants me to use my landline telephone, not the cordless phones. And the problem is very simple. It won't reach over here. Ellen remembers when this program first started in the first couple weeks. I used to use the answering machine to record the call, so I would make the call, and I would make the call on the cordless, and I would run over to the answering machine. I would have to put down the headphones and run over and hit the record button on that thing, and then run back and like be back with the setup and like the microphone up to the phone by the time the person picked up the phone. So too bad we don't have like video of that. Me running around like a jackass. And also I used to switch back and forth between I used to try to use like a regular phone patch to do the prank calls, and I don't have a mixing board, so I would have to crawl behind the computer and like swap wires around like before I could do prank calls. Oh, those were the good old days. This is the sort of reminiscing I probably should have done on the anniversary show. Well, actually, in September was the 2-year anniversary for the website, and right about tonight would be the anniversary. Let's pretend that tonight is the anniversary of the radio show. No, let's not do that because it's a bad show. Let's pretend last week was the anniversary. I don't remember exactly when the show started, but it was shortly after the site went live, and I'm thinking early October. Started out on Alternicast. God. Who remembers Alternicast? Word to your great-grandmother's Alternicast. Viper says 15% of medical marijuana patients are on it for a mood disorder. Awesome. That is so cool. Neo says, I know an old couple down the street from my house that grows weed, and they give some to my parents. I don't know if I'm supposed to be reading this on the air, but apparently it helps with my dad's bipolar and my mom's depressive states. I remember those days, the semi-crappy sound of the answering machine, and then the calls didn't even last that long. Damn, those were the good old times. Hey, Ron is here. Welcome, Ron. Ron, Rising Prankster. The guy who brought ghetto style to a screeching halt one night with a bomb threat to an internet cafe. I'm probably not supposed to mention that anymore. Bud Glutton says, we are getting on your age, Dave. What is it? We are betting on your age. They have a bet on my age. Well, tell me how the betting is going, and then I'll reveal. Kinky UK strikes back. Did you check my profile? I like spicy food. Although I'm being a veggie this week, my screen name is my okay, whatever. I don't use Yahoo. I don't use Yahoo. I don't like Yahoo. Get a longer phone cord. Well, that won't be an issue because I usually don't forget to hang the phone up, or they just both haven't been used and not put on the cradle. It doesn't happen very often. I'm going to close out some of these windows here. This guy front. Oh, well, that's a prank call. I guess I can't do that. Ellie says, this old mother remembers, even with your depression. Even with depression. Is everybody depressed? It seems like the entire world is depressed. There's nothing to be depressed about. Okay, now we're on the air. Everyone, welcome Ted. You still there, Ted?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I have no idea how long the phone is going to last because it's only been on for like, what, 20 minutes?
What were you just saying? Something about...
Huh?
You just saying something about I'm sad that you're not doing what?
Oh, I was just, SW Rebel TK422 says, I'm depressed you're not doing any more pranks tonight.
Oh. It was someone, I thought, because you said Rebel, and I was just like, what?
That's why I keep saying SW Rebel TK422, because I don't think it's the same guy.
Yeah.
That's not Rebel, right?
Although I just got a prank from somebody pretending to be from some motion picture association, and that they were coming up with a sequel to Bloodsport and Kickboxer, and they wanted me to hang on the line if I was interested in giving my opinion about the movie.
How'd they get your number?
I don't know. So, well, I mean, Rebel has my numbers, and maybe gave it to somebody. But they wouldn't tell me who they were, but, like, I just started, like, because I used to, like, watch those movies, so I have them memorized. So I started, like, saying lines from the movie.
Oh, yeah?
And finally I got them to laugh.
Yeah. Did you record it?
No.
Well, they were probably recording.
So, but they wouldn't tell me who they were.
Did you recognize the voice?
No, not at all. He finally had to get off the phone because his friend wanted the phone back so he could call his girlfriend. So I don't know what the hell it was all about, but somehow my phone number is floating around now.
Oh, is your wife gonna get all nutso again?
People start calling and she picks up the phone, yeah.
Oh, man. Why do people gotta be dicks?
Saturday night is, expected, but during the other times during the week.
Oh, it happened other times during the week?
No, I said if it did, like, before.
Everybody wants to bite the hand that feeds them. Okay, that SW Rebel person is Moville from the chat room.
Okay.
See, that's why you have to synchronize your name so we know you from everywhere. You're universally known. So, do you want to try to do a prank call?
Oh, sure.
No, you're going to be doing pranks in like 15 minutes. I know how it is. I don't feel like doing pranks.
Yeah,
I was
sort of like happy when the
passed
phone
out.
died.
I was kind of like passing out today because you guys are talking about marijuana for depression. Well, you know, I take, you know, normal drugs for that.
Oh, yeah. What do you take that's like prescribed?
Celexa.
I've never heard of that one.
It's kind of newer.
It's like a mood stabilizer?
No, it's just an antidepressant. It's a SSRI.
Oh, okay.
Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor.
Wow. I just smoke weed.
Well, I've been taking it for 5 years, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, when I originally went in to the doctor, I was diagnosed with quite a bit of shit.
Yeah.
I was just going... I had a lot of stress in my life at that time, and, you know, everything upstairs just snapped. And so I think I was diagnosed with, like, 4 things, one of which was severe depression.
Yeah.
So, you know, 5 years later, I was, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. Maybe I don't need this stuff anymore. So then I went, like, cold turkey on it for, like, you know, 2 weeks. And then last week I had a relapse.
Oh, you got depressed again?
Yeah. And for me, it's, you know, it's depression and OCD and, you know. So, plus I had, like, lots of physical symptoms which suck, like can't eat, can't sleep.
Yeah.
You know, all that shit. So, you know, I was like, oh, well, maybe I can't be off of this stuff. It's kind of a hard thing to admit that, like, you know. But I guess it's better to be on something and functioning or not being able to function. Because basically, before it, I was not able, it wasn't like, oh, you know, I'm depressed today, but it was like to the point where, you know, it couldn't work or couldn't study.
Yeah.
So.
I get depressed. I get mild depression when I quit smoking weed. I think that's more just an attachment. You know, I don't think it's like, that's not real depression. That's just readjusting, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I've always been
like
good at...
What is it? Dysmia, I think they call it, where people have sort of a persistent light depression.
Yeah.
They're just kind of
Well, that's me in general, even when I have weed.
So anyway, I almost wasn't feeling up to doing the show tonight, but then I took a nap during your show.
Oh, you bastard. That's okay. You picked a good night. I'm surprised the phone has lasted this long, because it was beeping before. I put it on the cradle for like a half an hour tops, and now it's working okay.
Cool.
But,
well, you know, remember how I told you that I'm the eternal cheap ass?
Oh, no. Let's hear a story from the cheap ass.
So okay, I allotted a certain amount of money that I would spend on myself, right? So I went...
Nothing wrong with that.
So I went to Fry's Electronics, because I told you I got this reward, right? So
yes,
like,
you got a bonus, so why not spend some on yourself?
So I went to the store, I'm like, alright, I'm going to spend money. So, see, I don't have any money spending, I have no problem spending money on, like, good food. Like, I'll go to Whole Foods and buy, like, $200 worth of organic food. It doesn't bother me. But, like, when it comes to other things, I always feel guilty. So, I went and I said, okay, I succeeded. When I went up to the counter, I'm like, I'm spending $200. And then I found out that both the things I picked were on sale, and I didn't know it. And the final bill was like $100. Both of them were like, one was like half off, and the other one was 40% off with a rebate. So it was like 40% off.
You got the Hebrew blessing of money.
It's like, son of a bitch.
So now you got more money to go spend.
So I got like 160 gig serial ATA hard drive for $40 after rebate.
Awesome. I saw a 200 gig for like $100 in a flyer, and I was like, because I don't like shopping online, you know. If I have a problem, I'd like to have a store to be able to bring it back to rather than mail it and all that shit.
Yeah.
So if I can buy it in person, I'd rather buy it in person.
That sucks, dude.
Well, on that note, I got to wrap up the program because your program's coming on. So everybody stay tuned. Ted, I'm going to let you go. I'll be listening. Peace out. Now that I bummed everybody out, that's it. It's the end of the program. Don't forget to stay tuned and listen for the new 404 Page Not Found. 404 Page Not Found. Brand new show. Hosted by Ted and Atlantic Dimensions from AtlanticDimensions.com. I should have played some Atlantic Dimensions tonight, but I didn't think of it. For obvious reasons, my mind has been preoccupied. And let me find my outro music so that we can get out of here. Until next time, if you would like to join me and listen to some music that I play, you can tune into Wild Bunch Radio, wildbunchradio.com, on Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and listen to the Psychobabble Show, hosted by MC Penis, myself, in disguise. I'll see if I can find some kind of voice distorter to make that cool. Anyway, thank you all for listening. I love you all. Tune in again next week, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Just
stay beautiful.
Remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving, revolving at 900 miles an hour. It's orbiting at 90 miles a second, so it's reckoned a sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day. In an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour of the galaxy we call the Milky Way.